Welcome, welcome, guys and girls. Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Second day of trading week. The market has started to become hot with the GBP news. So we can see that just been there's some data has come out from GBP climb and count change, which is showing positive for GBP. We have seen a big jump on that, so which is the lower data is positive for GBP, and the forecast was 20.3k. The actual is 16.8k. So basically we see that the market a bit showing positive optimistic movement on GBP JPY and also on the GBP USD. GBP USD we have seen initial drop with the strengthening of DXY. We can see that GBP USD also in a downtrend, but we can see that there is, with the data has come out a little bit of upside. Now if we look at GBP JPY since the early session, we saw that the market started to drop from this level. It just has broken the daily high. If you look at this daily resistance level here, and with this is the weekly opening from the daily perspective on GJ, and we can see that the market has crossed that high in this session and has formed a red candle. Now it is absolutely important to see either GJ is preparing for a bounce back up or dropping down further. So looking at the intraday time frame, I think that this market, you see this candle has got a good amount of liquidity from the top with the news, and that might give us an entry opportunity on GBP JPY. We saw that with this double bottom formation on the 15-minute chart during the NY session has got a sudden bounce on GJ. Now with that bounce, what we can expect on GBP JPY for the price to drop down to this level, and we can see this is a very important level of support on GBP JPY. I will be waiting for the price to go up a bit more for a deeper pullback, because there was a positive data. We might see that GJ now having a little bit of appreciation to the upside, and from the intraday here, this candle is a very good liquidity candle. You can see it crossed this bearish engulfers high, and from that level we can see the market has got a rejection in that direction. The price has just crossed that high, means that there is also a good rejection from that candle. I will be waiting for GBP JPY to give any kind of entry opportunity. So let's see what kind of price action it is forming. This move, this is the green candle on GJ, which is basically a news candle, and let's find out what the price is actually trying to do. With the news has come out, this price had a sudden bounce with the data. Now based on the price action, we will be able to see either GBP JPY, this move is just a fake move, or it is trying to bounce back up again. We need to see a bit more time on GBP JPY. Let's see, and in the meantime, let me know your opinion. How was your day today? And thanks for joining the live session. I would appreciate your support to the channel. If you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, will be much more appreciated. And also guys, let me know if you are here. Thank you, Loda. Welcome. GBP NZD here, good morning. Puinan, hello. Darrell, good morning. Himanshu, analyze of Euro USD buy at current price. Okay, how are you doing today? I am good, thank you very much. Pele Matakudi, hello sir, good morning. Derek, welcome. Job, good morning. Yes, if you guys let me know if you are here, then I will be waiting for everyone to come back for the full analysis. Darren, morning. Derek, GBP cat, yeah. Colleague, good morning sir, thank you very much. Hassan Bota, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so here is GJ has got sudden drop from this level. The market started to expand. As you can see, yesterday we have seen a bit more sideways, and the market started to expand from that sideways situation. So we can expect now for the price to give us some entry opportunity at the moment. This is the Gbpsd 30 minutes move to this resistance level, and from the 1 hour as well, the market has got initial bounce to this liquidity zone. Price has got a rejection to that level. So if I look at the 4 hour on GJ, this is for me potential for further downside here on GJ. There is a probability. Okay, so we will be waiting to find an entry. At the moment, the market is locally trending to the downside. So any important level is broken, we can look for entry. Now this is the daily chart on GJ. So far the market has crossed the daily high. So because so far today the market is to the upside, we could see that GJ moving back down again after a retest. So yeah, there is a probability for the price to have a reaction. So in this area you can see there is a green candle here. This is the 5-minute chart, and if the price grab again liquidity from this resistance, especially above this doji, huge liquidity, and this market, as you can see, already is grabbed that liquidity, I think that we might see potential. So if we look at here, so if we look at the daily support level on GJ, this is the daily low. We could see initial downside now at the moment. Let's cross this liquidity zone. Just looking at the risk reward here. Okay, so I will be going short on Gbpsd with a high stop loss. I know that it's very quick, but it's only 20 pip stop loss that I will put above this level. TP target here, I will explain later why I'm going short on GJ, and then we'll be analyzing that part why I am trading. Guys, make sure that you do proper risk management. I will risk only 1% of my capital on that. So TP target at 188.266. So I have gone short on GJ. So Gbpsd, the reason I'm short for quick gain on this one, let's see if it might just go back up again for another liquidity grab. So guys, make sure that you are doing the risk management. I'm expecting this, you see this move with the news has grabbed that liquidity, and expecting Gbpsd to drop down to this daily support level again. This is the daily support. Even we might be able to close a profit if we can find even well before that. If we can gain some quick peep here with the with the London session open, and we see that I'm going in profit a little bit on GJ. Yeah, so I'm running profit on GBP JPY, couple of pips profit, yeah, which is dropping down. So this one, as we have entered, I will be waiting for a quick drop here on GJ, and I will be explaining why I am running this trade and what's the strategy behind expecting it to drop back below this level. Because if you look at this market with the news, there was a rejection to the upside. Let's see what I think that GJ might drop back below this liquidity zone here. So we'll be waiting for some gain here, because this move, you can see this is the news move on GJ, a complete break to the upside, expecting it. I think that that's a potential fake move to the upside, and also I'll be explaining why I think that it might be a fake move. It might just go back up again for another liquidity, so make sure that you do the risk management, not risking everything, but just it's a couple of pips profit that we will be taking in this live session. So if you are enjoying the live session, I would appreciate your support by giving a thumbs up here. So guys, did you do that? Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Patrick, thank you very much. Morning, we're watching from Philippines. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so after the GJ, and then we will be looking at also gold, what happening with the gold. We also will be looking at some other instruments, such as the euro dollar has got a big drop here. So first of all, let's see what GJ is doing. It might try to grab further liquidity here, but I think that if it drops below this level, below this 188.40, we can take some profit out of this. This is the 15-minute chart on GJ, and this market, if you look at, it's showing here bearish pattern. This is the 1 hour candle. So in the first hour, due to the news, we have seen that there is a sudden drop. It might remain in that area a bit more time, so let's keep eye. Let me see if we can see at least 15 pip move to the 45 level. So with the 15 pip move, if it drop to 45, we'll have 10 to 15 to 12 pip that we can take if the market drops to that level. Here is unless it's trying to grab further liquidity. So you see another candle closed. Because this zone is, even on the lower time frame, is a very high liquidity area. So there is at 44 there is a wickless candle. This is the news started from here. So we will be taking profit at 188.45. So 10 pip that we want to target here, just for a quick move. So I will be moving my take profit at 188.45, because we might see that again a bit more upside from here, but it might drop a lot. But let's take profit at 188.45, which will give us around 12 pip profit in this live session, which will be good for us. So which will give us almost 100% winner. So you see that drop, guys, and I'll be taking profit on that at 188.45. Okay, so quick gain here. Okay, so I have Come on, don't try to move up again. So I want to see that it dropped to that level. It might try to go for another liquidity, but before that I want to take the profit. Come on, it's got to with this drop. So you want to see that couple of pips drop and then again has gone up for a pullback. So we'll wait for the price to, I'm running in profit at the moment. So at 45, so I will be taking profit at 188.45. So I'll set TP there so that I can take that profit. $188.45 even with a sudden drop. Okay, so this is just a quick profit, just starting the day, guys, with some profit. Yesterday also we had a quick trade like that, and and then also we'll be looking for a long holding trade as well to see bigger for a longer term holding. But I want to see that this one has dropped to 188.45, so 3 pip move downside. 3 more pip. I'm almost nearly there. So okay, so this candle close. All right, so I'm out. I have taken the profit. I'm out. So the 10 pip move, and it's there. Okay. So it's there just one more pip. Okay, so I have taken that. I took 2% risk on that, so I gain almost nearly 1% on this trade. Right, so let's take that first. And yeah, so this is I know that there is it's a quick gain, but let's keep the winning rate high in that situation, because I know that many of you beginning as a trader, so taking a losing trade is sometimes hard. So let's keep the winning ratio high. And also if we find another one, I have taken profit, guys. So 11 pip profit on mine. Okay, so we'll be looking for another one. Have you guys got it? Let me know. It should be in your zone as well. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning. What do you think about gold? Yeah, we'll be looking at that gold now. So we got 11 pip gain. So we got 11 pip profit on that. Okay. So you got 11 pip profit on GJ. I have closed it. I know that it's still 1 pip away from our TP. So I don't want to give it any chance again to go up to my entry. I want to take that at the moment, that 11 pip. Let me know, guys, how about you? And once you are managed with the trade, then I can okay, so it's dropped below that level. All right, so it's dropped below that level. It has broken that level. Right, where are you from, sir? Yeah, I live in Melbourne. So hope that got it. So now guys, did you give a thumbs up? I would appreciate your support if you give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. Okay, now let's see what is our next opportunity that we can find. Can you show how a swing trade is made? Absolutely. This is why I am here. This is what I am here, guys, to show you how to trade, how I trade. You know, I can't show you how you should trade, but I can show you how I trade. So it's your understanding. You can find your own style to trade, but let me show you how I trade. And as you can see, many of my trade that I open, almost all of them I share in the VIP group as well, who are trading with us. This trade also I have shared in the VIP group. Yesterday we had a trade on Gbpusd was winner, AUD/USD was winner. Today also Gbpusd is winner. Now this is where I will be waiting for another entry. And at the same time, guys and girls, it's not about one trade. As I mentioned before, it's about learning. Okay, it's about you learn to trade so that you can also catch a profitable trade every single day. Guys, are you willing to learn and grow as a trader? Let me know how many of you think that you are able to be consistently profitable trader. You will be able to also overcome the fear, because fear is a big deal in trading. I know that sometime when you have a back-to-back 1 2 3 losing trades, you'll see that fear comes in play and not being able to open any new trades. So if that's the case happening to you, I will recommend you to to stay tuned, right, so that you can also learn and grow as a trader. And this is what I am trying to do. For those who already in our mentorship program in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I'm giving everything in the live session as well as in the academy. The only thing is that if you are on the academy, you can have access to exclusive all the strategy that I'm trading, and also especially all my trade. You can even if you want to copy directly from my account, it's available for the VIP members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you want to be part of the mentorship program, that we have only limited numbers that I take every month. So this month 12, this is 12, we already joined a big team in the academy. We have only few spots left to take. So if you want to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can do it now. If you visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com, this is the website. You can click join now button. Try to use a PC or laptop, because there's an issue in the mobile version. The team is working still, it's not fixed, but will be fixed in 1 or 2 days. But before that, to join, just use a PC or laptop, click join now button, then you will be able to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I will recommend you to click the lifetime access so that you can access everything that we have in the academy to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you will be learning and growing as a trader with me. So let's see now. It's not ended, guys. It just started of the day with a few pips. Let's look at now next trade. So can I buy JJ? Ready? No. I didn't analyze it yet for buying. Let me see. So you see that JJ had got a down drop here. Thanks a lot for education. Thank you very much, Mata. Niraj, look for me uptrend. Yeah, pullback. Yeah, absolutely. So now let's look at now on gold. Let's see what's happening with the gold. Now we saw that, guys, gold is it's a bit in a consolidation, but I think it's trying to find its direction again. So now we will be analyzing the gold from A to Z. Okay, and then we'll see where we can find trading opportunity along with the GBP, JPY, and GBP USD. Also, there is today's CPI, so gold might be having a strong breakout with the CPI. So now I will be analyzing gold from the first of all looking at the daily chart. Now if we look at the daily chart on gold, we can see that this is the daily price action on gold, and from the daily, what do we see? That this is a long-term bullish market, right? How do you know? From the market structure. You always need to look at the bigger picture, not only in trading, also in general, in life, in trading psychology. Also, to develop a very strong trading psychology, you need to look at the bigger picture. You might say, okay, what is the relationship between looking at bigger picture and developing a strong trading psychology? Well, the relationship is that the biggest obstacle of a trader to be a profitable is fear. Okay, so emotion of fear and greed two are most important, or what I've said, detrimental emotion that causes traders to lose money. Now, how do you combat that fear of emotion of fear? Is by looking at bigger picture. If you look at the individual trade, what do you see? You see smaller picture. You see that might be fear or optimism, both of them at the same time. Imagine that you are on a grassland, a big grassland. You have enough strong boot to walk into the grass. Suddenly you saw a very small insects on the grass. So if you focus only on that insect, it might cause you to feel a bit more disgust or worry or a bit fearful based on how you look at an insect. But think that whole grassland, okay? You won't find any, even you won't see that. You just walk along the grass with your strong shoes or whatever you have. So you're not looking at that individual component that causing you to feel that fear. Now, if you look at only one trade and you see that, okay, that trade is a losing trade. We had winning trade, but it might be a losing trade. And you constantly might be thinking about that trade that is causing you to lose, to feel that fear, to be fearful, right? And then if that's because anything, see, every action that we take, every decision that we take comes from a place. That place is the most important part. Where it is coming from? Is it coming from fear, or it is coming from inspiration? Do you act from the place of, it's called the inspired action? Are you taking an inspired action, or are you taking a fearful, fear monger, or whatever word you say from that level? So if you look at only focus on an individual one trade, and you started to fear that you had a losing trade, now you need to get that back, and then that next trade will come with a double lot size, or maybe anything that could lead you to take further action that might be causing you to feel more fear on that. So that is why it is important that you always look at the bigger picture, look at what will happen after 3 years time, once you are full-blown a profitable trader. 3 years, 5 years time, always look at the bigger picture. That will help you to understand yourself better, and that's how you can look at the bigger picture. While you are looking at the bigger picture in the market on gold, what do you see? That this market is a very strongly bullish market. And now let's look at the smaller picture, breaking down to the lower time frame. From the intraday, we see that from the 4 hour, this is a choppy, lower time frame choppy, but it might on the if we drop down to very lower time frame, here you could find a trend here. Okay, so this is where we are looking at. So here is we can see the market is slowly trending. So this is where the locally we see that this market is in a downtrend. So because it's in a downtrend, if you look at locally, we might see that a bit more downside, but as you know that because it's a very strongly a bullish market from the daily and higher time frame, I will be waiting for the price to drop to any of this, especially you see this level that I have drawn. If because there is a CPI coming, we might see that the price is dropping down below this level. Okay, and that where we could find an entry opportunity. It's a bit ambitious to see that much, but if we sell from here, we are trading against the major trend. But let's see how the price action evolve. As you know that when the market will show its hand, we will see that there is a trade that we can take. If we see that trade, then we will be jumping on that trade. I believe that guys, you're enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, I would appreciate your support. If you give a thumbs up, I see that likes and view are very disproportional. So I would appreciate if you smash it and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. That's awesome. Thank you. Now JJ is just in that direction. So this move that we have taken on Gbpusd, if you look at, this was a fake move, and as in the beginning of this session that we discussed that this is a fake move. You see the market has dropped that level. Now I will be again coming back to GJ to explain why I have taken the trade, and so that you also can understand it. But I want to see a bit more clear picture on gold, and then we'll jump back to the GJ gold to see what might happen with the CPI coming up, and then we will be looking at that. Hello coach, thank you very much. I also close. Welcome. AUD/USD has reached weekly support as predicted in your last weekly report. Do you think we could buy? Francisco, yeah, we will be looking at that. Still, we need to look at the confirmation. So please, Gbpusd, what's the direction market? So Gbpusd currently locally downside. We see that the market is still downtrending. Thank you. It will continue to drop. So right, sir. Okay, welcome. As and willing to trade. In the academy under risk management and psychology, you said you always risk manage. In the academy under risk management and psychology, you said that always risk same amount or same percentage? What variable in profit? Okay, so very good question. So basically the profit that I use to set is mathematical risk reward. This is what I found the most effective way. You could choose to trail a trade, or you could choose any major level to take profit, but I found that risk reward is easiest. You don't have to think in much about it, because what I found that let's say if I set TP any major level, let me give you an example. Let's say Gbpusd, if I set TP this support here, now there are a couple of things may happen. More often you'll see the market might be breaking that support. Many times you'll see this happen, or maybe just a couple of pips it didn't hit and then has gone up. Another thing is that you'll see that the support, very hard for you to identify the support that the price will bounce from here and will not penetrate through. Another thing is that it's sometimes get confused to see what level you should be targeting for the profit. So it's very random in the market, you see. So I found the risk reward is you don't have to think much. So the most important part here is to identify the risk. So if I know that, okay, this is my risk here at 10 pip, 15 pip or 20 pip or this much amount of money, so I want to make let's say if my risk is 15 pip, then I want to make that many pip, or the probability like that. So based on that you can set your TP, but it's okay to trail as well. So what happened with the trailing is that some trade you might find a big win, but majority of the time you'll see that the price will come back, will take you out of the trade, and then just will go move in the direction. So it depends also on your trading style, how you would like to set your TP. But I use always mathematical risk reward so that I don't have to think much, or I set predetermined level that I want to go and take profit, like the one that we did on Gbpusd. If I think that the market will have a very high probability to bounce from here, then I take that profit, set that profit level, and then let it go there. So that's how. Now it depends on how you want to go with it. I hope that you understood it, and let me know if you have any more question. Good morning, Sir GJ. 1 hour RSI divergent uptrend. So you mean the RSI divergence? What happened on the RSI divergence? So you mean this one here, oversold market with the divergence? Okay guys, so let's see our next entry point where we can find our next opportunity. Now as you can see, there is today is CPI day, very important day. This week also getting very volatile after the NFP. CPI coming on, core CPI, and quite a few high impact news coming later today. We will be covering that in the live session. We will be there trading live this news. So make sure guys you also stay there. And also coming up later also GBP. So today the whole London session and New York session will be very volatile, including tomorrow, after tomorrow and after tomorrow also. Quite a few big news coming up. So if you look at the CPI perspective, I also would like to ask you guys, what do you think about the CPI? If we look at the DXY, then we see some kind of bounce on DXY from here. So let's look at the daily. Do you think that DXY gonna reverse or it's a pullback with the CPI? What's your expectation on DXY? So if DXY is bouncing to the upside, then we might see that gold is moving to the downside with the CPI. So, and that might lead all this, like the euro dollar and GBP USD might be coming down here. So on GBP JPY, after breaking that daily high, it just has dropped well below. So let's see how it is CPI impacting all of them, including it might impact the GBP JPY also. So first of all, I will be looking at DXY based on CPI, and also I will ask your opinion. Let me post a poll here. So I have posted a poll. Let me know guys, what's your view on CPI here. Okay, so looking at on DXY, as there is a news coming on, let's find out the overall picture in the market on DXY, and then we will be able to see a gold direction, also the direction on other USD pairs. So looking at the weekly, this is the weekly candle. You can see there was a big drop on the weekly on DXY past week, and this week from this level the price is trying to bounce back up again. Now if we look at the daily chart on DXY, we can see that from the daily, after this daily doji yesterday, there was a narrower green candle. The market is now trying to bounce from this level. So if we look at the intraday time frame here on DXY, we can see that from the intraday perspective, this is where there was an inverted head and shoulder, and the price is trying to bounce from this level. And with that bounce, what we can see on DXY is for the price to, this is a locally downtrending market structure, but it is now moving up for short term. Now this move on DXY, you can see locally it's going up, but I don't think that DXY will be able to straight going like that without dropping, grabbing liquidity, or even we might see that the market is ranging in that area for on the lower time frame. So this is a local bullish, but again the price is approaching this liquidity zone. So locally we might see some upside, and then we could see again the price is coming down for deeper. Here you can see there is an imbalance in that zone. So with that respect, if DXY locally moving to the upside, we might see it's reflecting on gold as a mirror, so that we could see that gold is coming down for deeper pullback here on the lower time frame. From gold perspective, it's a very choppy market. We could see that this market is coming down for a deeper pullback, and this choppy market, once CPI has been released, what we could see, if there is any spike with the CPI, especially this long week candle, and there is a liquidity, as the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, if the price is dropping down to that liquidity zone, we can expect a good move on gold in that area, guys. If you are not sure about the liquidity, let me know so that I can clarify more on that. Liquidity is a very important aspect of the market. There are three secrets in the market: market structure, liquidity, and price action. So if you want to know how the market moves from A to Z, these are the three subjects that you must master along with your trading psychology. And as you can see, all the strategy that I trade also based on these three important components, all are integrated in the strategy that I trade the market. And also you guys are learning on that every day. You know how we discussed about this liquidity candle in our past Zoom classes. Good morning, Taurus. Good morning. Thank you very much. Looks like sell day. What is liquidity? Yeah, so yeah, it depends on how the market might be reacting to that level. In any aspect, we see that JJs keep pushing down. So gold is, gold was in a very long uptrend. If you look at this market, you can see it's at the top, right? And this is the NFP candle. Now we definitely will see some kind of consolidation, but that consolidation ultimately highly likely that we will see the price will drop back to this NFP candle, which is another liquidity zone, and from that NFP candle we could find that another entry on the gold, and that's what I'm waiting for to enter the market. So as you can see here, it's just forming some long week candles. Okay, so to enter gold, I need to see a bit more clearer picture. Here is a bit more choppy, so we will be observing that market for a breakdown. While GJ, we had a trade early today. For those who joined later, probably you guys have seen that we had a trade on Gbpusd. I would like to see that some more trade coming. I think gold will fall during the CPI. So you think accommodation, liquidity are the same? Accommodation? You mean the accumulation? Yeah, accumulation. Okay. Accumulation is a phase. Accumulation is not fully as the liquidity. So liquidity can be very random. Okay, so it might anytime grab that liquidity, and then without any consolidation or any kind of accumulation, it might just grab the liquidity and drop or break out. Now, what do I mean by is random? Well, when you look at, let me show you something. Let's say here, this is the 15-minute on Gbpusd. Okay. So when this candle is forming here on GJ, what do we see? That the market is forming series of lower high, right? And suddenly what happened? The market has crossed that narrow candle's high and revert back, right? It's a random. You can't predict. It might just keep dropping here without breaking that high, or you could see a very strong bullish candle again because this market is trending to the upside. But what did you saw? The market has crossed that high and then it just break in that direction. So it's a random grab that happen more often in the market. So how do you adjust with the randomness with your trading? Well, you need to wait for that to happen. That's the key. You need to wait for that to happen. So let me show you one more very important thing that you need to look at when you are trading. Okay, so look at this Gbpusd. How do you know that a market is preparing for a drop? See, why did I sell Gbpusd here? What is the logic behind it? Or what triggers my mind to sell Gbpusd, right? Mind can be hacked, isn't it? So I can tell you what I was thinking when I have opened that position, so that you guys can hack it and you can use the same thinking when you are trading. That's the main goal here in this academy. So let's look at that. First of all, let me tell you what traders think and how you can understand that this market is what the market is thinking. In fact, I think market as a living thing, right? As a living organism. In fact, it is, right? The people are trading the market. People are putting, volume in the market. The candles are moving, so which is also kind of living thing, right? Now, if it is a living thing, then it also has its own way of doing thing, right? So let's think that way. And so the market always has a plan to do it. Now, what is the plan in the market? How do you know that what the market is planning? Right? So the plan on the market, you will know that when the market grab. So the first thing that you need to identify, whatever time frame you are trading, which is the trend in that market, is the number one priority. Now, when you identify the trend in the market, the next thing is you need to see if the market is grabbing enough liquidity to move in the direction of the trend. Now let's see the 5-minute chart on Gbpusd. If you are trading on the 5 minutes, as this trade that we have opened, we closed in the direction of the trend. So if you look at this market, what do you see? Just you need to look at the candlestick pattern and it will tell you exactly what's happening. See what happened here. what do you see? This market is trending locally. So if you are trading on the lower time frame, we are not considering the global trend, we are considering the local trend. You see there is a drop, pullback, drop, pullback. So especially when the market in a pullback grab the liquidity and then drop is where the market is planning for moving further in the direction of the trend. Now you can see that there is another liquidity gap here, and then another liquidity gap here, and then this green candle, it's a news candle, but it moved completely opposite direction of the trend. So in another word, you need to look at where most traders place their stop loss, and then where the prices hit that stop loss, and that's where we open the trade. Now that's exactly what you only need for you to identify the direction of the trend. Okay, so this is the main goal here, is to look at where to find that liquidity zone so that you can look at that market. So you can see that here, if I look at 5 minutes and 15 minutes on GJ, it dropped to 20 level, 188.20. It's now pushing high again. If the price managed to go back up to the liquidity zone, we can take another entry once we will find that. In the meantime, let's look at also gold. Now gold is from here, it's now again pushing high for a pullback, going to another liquidity zone. Now this is the 15 minutes middleman. Here it's a bullish middleman. We might see now here again another potential bounce on gold. So gold from 30 minutes, there is a bullish middleman here, and because you see this is a green move, completely a vertical move. So any bounce back to the upside, if we look at the daily chart, you can see after breaking the daily low, it's now getting another rejection. So that rejection might take gold again to move back to the daily resistance level, and that bounce even could go up further, because as I mentioned before, gold is a long-term bullish market. So we could see that always a rejection from the bottom will be stronger than the rejection from the top. So now it might go back up to retest the daily resistance, and then we might see that it's ranging in that area. This is what we will be waiting on gold, and as soon as we will find that, we will be looking for entry opportunity. At this point, you can see it's now trying to push to the upside. Okay, so it might range a bit more here. I want to see that it managed to break to the daily resistance. If you look at here, you see above this level there is a liquidity. So we might see that gold again heading to that level for another liquidity. Okay guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Good afternoon, coach. Can you please Aussie yen? Yeah, come on, that's fine, that's fine. You know that If you missed it, let it go, because you know that Jesse Livermore said that once the market will open tomorrow, that time they started to trade, they traded the stock market. There is no forex, so now it's 24-hour market, but that's the same analogy applies. So don't experience the FOMO. Always say the market will open tomorrow, so that you can remain patient with your trade. Is very important that you always remain patient when you are trading. Okay. I myself miss a lot of trades, but when I trade it with the full concentration. You see, you don't need bunch of trades. Few trades in the right direction, that's enough. Instead, too many trades might lead to over trading and can take all the profit that you already have made. So it is a good idea to always remain in control of your trading account. Miss 3-4 trades and take one which is worth taking, and that's how you can. So anytime you miss a trade, say that okay, I missed it, let it go, I'll look for the next one. Sitting and sell gold could do. Yeah, thank you official. Nice, thank you very much. Live official, welcome. Okay, so here is what we see in that zone. Looking at, I want to look at some other instrument, how they are doing. Looking at AUD, USD. I'll be quickly looking at all the pairs that showing potentially trading opportunity. Let me see Aussie Yen, AUD, USD, CAD, CHF, CAD, JPY, CHF, JPY. So I'll just going through all the pairs, how they are doing. We can see that euro dollar has got a bearish engulfer. Now the price is trying to bounce back up. GBP AUD from the 4-hour, there is a candle close. So the GBP AUD has formed, GBP AUD has formed a very strong bearish price action. We look at the daily chart on GBP AUD. On the, let me see, we might find swing trading opportunity from the weekly, from the monthly. So monthly GBP AUD is breaking from that resistance level, so you might see a bit more downside. Looking at the weekly, also the price is trying to break that low. And if we look at the daily, here is a big drop, so you might see that GBP AUD will try to test this long-term support level. From the intraday, here there is a bearish engulfer crossing that high, so that's where we can see GBP AUD has got a bearish price action, and we could see there is a head and shoulder here as well. Okay, so the market might be coming to this support level, which is high probability trade on GBP AUD. So here I will be opening a swing trade on GBP AUD with a 70 pip stop loss. So guys, if your account is small, make sure that you do the proper risk management, which is absolutely important. This is a swing trade on GBP AUD. So this one I will be targeting, because I can't take bigger risk reward, only 1.7 risk reward, because there is a big support here. It might revert back from this level. It might go up for a deeper pullback, or even it could go to the stop loss. So make sure you do the proper risk management. Will be around 70 pip stop loss on this trade on GBP AUD. It is a swing trade that I'm opening, so make sure guys you do proper risk management, which is very important. And also I'll be sharing with the members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy as well, so that they also can. I do share all my trade online, offline, everything. I will also be updating this trade in the free Telegram channel. So guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel. So this is a swing trade with around 70 pip stop loss. Okay, so here I will keep that trade running to see how far it goes, expecting it to drop further with the news coming up later today. Now with the news, if it drops down, then we should be able to see that TP hit. But as I mentioned, it's absolutely important that you are not taking more than 1 or 2% risk on that trade. Thank you very much. Bitcoin, yeah, we'll be looking at that. John, hi sir, why is the charts not matching my business chart? Okay, so it might have a little bit of different, but depending on it may not match with a broker chart. Okay, so because the candle close is different with the broker to broker, but if you are looking at trading view, then you could see the same chart pattern as mine. And guys, if you enjoyed this in this live session, if you enjoyed this live session, I would appreciate your support, giving a thumbs up. We had a trade early today on GBP JPY, GBP AUD. It's a swing trade, so we'll keep that trade running, and I will keep you updated during this live session. You can stay connected by joining the free Telegram channel as well, where I might post any kind of update. And in the meantime, if you want to check out more the strategy that I am trading, if you want to learn and grow with me as a trader, you can join me today in our mentorship program. Every month we have only few limited spots to take. This month in the beginning we had a big number of team has come to join us, so we have few spots left. You can find a link in this description area below this video. Visit the website and then you can click join now button, where you can access all the tools, all the trades, all the strategies that we are trading every single day. Okay, now here what we need to see, if I look at this so GBP JPY, GBP USD, also GBP USD showing potentially bearish. Euro dollar also trying to break in that direction. AUD USD, so all of them we can see that there is a bit more movement possible with the CPI. So let's keep watching for more trade, and as the progression of the session, Euro AUD also, you see there is a bearish move here. AUD USD trying to break in that direction. GBP JPY, after this 11 pip move on GBP JPY, we can see that this market is slowly trying to come back down here. Let's see how the price might be doing. Okay, so we see that majority of the pairs currently trying to prepare for a bigger move with the CPI, and once we see CPI has been released, we will be looking for further entry opportunity. In the meantime, if you don't want to miss out further live sessions coming up in just a matter of 2 to 3 hours, you can stay connected by subscribing and also by pressing that bell button. And with that said, guys, I believe that you enjoyed this live session. If you enjoyed this, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And with that said, I'll take a break now, and then we'll come on live again in the New York session to trade again the market. And in the meantime, I will still keep watching for the best trade possible in the market. As quite a few news coming, we could see the market is getting crazy, and we will be taking the full advantage from this market by trading. So with that said, thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed this live session. We had a very good trade on GBP JPY, and keep that profit in your account and wait for the next trade.